Friends that fuck.
Round 2.
Oh, man.
All right. It just keeps coming. We already filmed like 20 minutes in, and we realized that the audio was full
Yeah.
20 minutes in. So we're going to go round 2 on this whole conversation that we already had. But welcome back to our inconsistent podcast that does not get posted on the days that we keep saying it's going to get posted. I'm sorry. I'm busy. Very busy.
That's okay. Well, welcome to the podcast, Friends That Fuck.
When we post when we don't know.
That's okay. We will get a better schedule. We're just two busy people, you know? Yeah. That is life.
We post when we want to post, I guess.
You don't tell us what
are you going to do about it, huh?
You don't tell us
what are you going to do about it? I'm Tyler. That's Esther. Contrary to what you might be thinking, as that's a narc and that's some girl with black hair.
I did change my hair. Yes. I'm back to my original roots, baby.
And I was trying to trim my beard, and I accidentally fucked up. And
he looks like Joe Exotic.
Bob's Burgers is what I was thinking. I look like a narc. I showed up to work, and literally everybody put their hands up. They're like, I don't have drugs. Good one.
LOL.
All right. Well, Friends That Fuck.
Yes. Welcome back.
Welcome back. And yeah, you want to go ahead and take this one?
Yeah. So yes, I'm back to my original roots. I'm very sad that the blonde is no longer there. I really loved the blonde, but it's expensive, and this year I'm trying to budget.
Really? It's expensive? Mine's free.
Well, you're So yeah, no, it costs me like $300 every 4 weeks to get it done, and I just couldn't afford it anymore. And so there you go. I had it for a year. Yeah, I had it for a year and a half. It was a lot of fun. I'll go back to it someday, but for now, plus this gives me a chance to make my hair healthy. Cause you don't give me my girlfriend
allowance.
Yeah, which is bullshit.
I thought my pee-pee was enough.
Nuh-uh.
It's not.
No. You should be paying me to stay beautiful. You should be paying for my nails, my hair, my toes, my spray tans.
What's my name then?
Tyler Walker.
No, it's Sugar Daddy now.
No. Because you get sugar.
Ooh.
You're welcome. Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
Being a girl is expensive. I don't think people talk about that enough.
But we're only friends that fuck,
so
expensive. I don't have to pay for anything. We're only friends that fuck.
Well, you're expensive because you eat like for 5 people, growing boy.
I do. Yeah.
So
my belly shows it.
I've been having to learn how to cook just to keep you.
Yeah. It's working.
I know. Plus TikTok has gotten that's on my it's on my For You page. I'm like, oh man, that looks so easy. Do I pay $15 plus tip to order it on Favor, or do I just go to the store and buy all the ingredients for less than $5?
The lazy way out. Pick it.
I know, but sorry.
But
I do want to talk about the name of the podcast because I've been getting a lot of questions about it. Have you?
Questions?
Well, statements more than anything.
Is it a statement or a question? Because I thought it was questions.
No, it's more of a statement. Yeah, question. People are literally asking me if we're dating. Are you guys really, I'm confused, Esther. Is Tyler your boyfriend or is he a friend that you fuck?
Things that friend that fuck. Friend that fuck don't date. What is going on? I confused.
Yeah.
So, we're going to explain that. Because, you're right. In common terminology, friends that fuck are normally people that are just friends that fuck. Here, we got a loophole. Whoop, whoop. We date. That crazy, right? Whoa. Oh, my God.
I have a boyfriend.
That's my girlfriend. Big news. Yeah.
I'm dating a white boy.
Oh, wow.
Who knew? My mom is so proud.
Yeah, we're actually dating, and we like to use friends that fuck as the literal terminology. We are dating, but we're also friends. I like to consider her my friend, right? I guess maybe. And sometimes we do
Sometimes we.
There we go. And we wanted to just kind of take advantage of that and use it as a funny play on words in a sense for our podcast. Does that clear anything up for you guys?
If it doesn't, you.
There we go. Now we're going to segue off that into something that's kind of like Friends That Fuck. And it's a conversation that we had inside of the car. That's still playing, right?
Yes, it's playing. Don't worry. Because this is this was like a really, like, so we
had a conversation in the car, kind of talking about friends that fuck and polygamy and how they're similar and how they could be healthy.
Yeah. So, okay. So my little morning ritual that I like to do every morning
is have sex with 7 different people that you don't know and then go about your day.
Well, 7 people in my brain. That would be G-Eazy.
Okay. Go on.
Okay. Okay.
Go on.
Before you kill me with your eyes. So anyways, one of the things I like to do is I like to wake up, make my bed, and then I like to read the Daily Mail. No, just kidding. I like to read the Daily Mail first while I'm in my bed, then get up and make my bed. So the cool thing about Daily Mail is that it's like pop culture, news, a bunch of random articles that like pop in like BuzzFeed, Instagram, things that are kind of going viral at the time that people are kind of talking about. And one of the articles that I've been seeing a lot of is people being in polyamorous relationships. And I was reading the articles and I was kind of like going back and forth because like if you would have asked me like 2 years ago about being polyamorous with someone, the answer would have been fuck no over my dead body because I was growing up old school. So here's the way I was raised. My dad's almost 90 years old. So he basically instilled in me that the man is supposed to take care of the woman. But he's also like an entrepreneur and an independent man. So he also was like, also, you don't need nobody, you independent. That's my daughter. Like, you take care of you.
INDEPEND.
Whatever. You know what that means. Okay. So I grew up with that, right? And then I also was raised by my mom for like the first 11 years. And then I like moved in with my dad when I was 11. So for the first 11 years, I saw my mom being kind of instilling me her, like the traditional Hispanic, like the Mexican culture in the way that marriage is supposed to be viewed. So basically like the woman is supposed to make sure that the husband is taken care of. So like my mom basically would wake up. So my mom ended up getting married to my stepdad. They were together for like 10 plus years, but she would get up literally an hour before he did and have a big old breakfast ready. And then she would clean all day, do his laundry, everything. And then when he would come home from work, they would be dinner ready. And we'd all sit down at the dinner table and then he would talk about the day and we'd have like family time. And that's the way that was raised. And then if she needed stuff, he'd give her money. She was a stay-at-home mom. And that was like instilled in her to do. But my mom is also independent. So there's like that, you need to take care, the man needs to take care of you. You need to take care of the man kind of thing. Like, so it's only like man, one person and one person. That's it. Nobody else comes in between it. Also, my dad's like a notorious like playboy. So
Hugh Hefner,
but he kept it very like, he kept that away from me for the most part. But so it's kind of weird because you grew up differently.
I grew up the same way in a sense, but a little different because
you had 2 parents at all times. They're still together. So I grew up with like 2 different viewpoints. Yeah. So as I was reading these articles, I was like, well, if you look, okay, because I think that the bottom line of
what were in the articles?
So people basically were in like polyamorous relationships. So it'd be like one person and another person. Now that is up to the person, like whether it's 2 women, 2 men, 1 woman, 1 man, however you want to do it. But it's basically 2 people and they basically can fuck whoever they want. That's basically who it is. Or they can have people join in on their relationship.
So basically like friends that fuck.
Basically. So I was kind of thinking about it because I was like, and every article is saying that like this is like the healthier, like this is like the relationships are lasting longer. They're setting like it's just a lot healthier than like the normal monogamous relationships. Because basically these 2 people that are together basically know that those 2 people are literally equals. So basically, like, let's say you and I are in a polyamorous relationship. If I went and had sex with another girl or another guy, they do not come before you.
All right.
So if you're like, I don't want you having sex with that person, I'd be like, okay, you're my person. You're my human, right?
Yeah.
So, but, you know, kind of like what you were saying was that, like, we're primates, right?
We are most similar to monkeys. And monkeys, you're never going to see a male monkey and a woman monkey stick together. They don't get married. They don't do anything like that. They are primates and they procreate. They just fuck and move on, fuck and move on, fuck and move on. And we are closest to that. In our brains, no matter how much you want to try to like push it off, you're always going to think about, oh, I'd have sex with that person, or, oh, that's attractive, I'd have sex with that person. And that's where it gets weird for me, because I grew up in a household where it's thought that they don't think about things like that. They stuck together, and I don't think they ever cheated. My parents, they're still together 30 years plus. And
so cute.
Yeah, they're awesome. Shout out Dave, shout out Cheryl. But I like literally grew up with like that, and that's what I was thinking of in my head, and that's what kind of where I get my loyalty from, and where I, you know, if I'm with someone, I respect them, so I choose not to, you know, go and fuck around.
Right.
But like you said, we're closest to primates, like I said as well, and I can see where polyamory can be healthy, because literally with marriage and even with like dating, you're kind of hypothetically putting on handcuffs. You're handcuffed to each other, right? And this polyamory thing like kind of takes those handcuffs off and allows what Americans love, which is freedom. And a little more freedom to just do what you want, but still have that same trust and respect in the person that you just come back to at the end of the day. I get it. I think that's actually healthier, but I don't know if I could ever do it. I just can't wrap my head around it. I grew up different.
See, I have a different viewpoint, because like I was saying in the car, like if you were to have like this conversation, like if we were like, let's say we were both open to doing it right now, I don't think it would be the time. But let's say a few years from now, it would be something to think about, because in my perspective, like I think that relationships are super, like, the way that they're going to be successful is trust. That's it. Point blank. Is point blank is trust. And the reason I say that is because in previous relationships, I used to get mad at my ex-partners for being like, well, why'd you like that person's picture? Or like, why are you being secretive? Why are you doing that? Like, it made me so like rational, and like how I would label myself crazy from like just doing all these things. Because I didn't trust the person. There was a lot of secrecy. Now with you, I have nothing but trust. I have no desire ever at all to ever go through your phone. And even if I did, I know I wouldn't find anything. Just like even when you go to work, or even if you're out with your friends, or even if you go out with the boys, I have nothing to worry about, because I know that even if a girl comes up to you, hit on you, you're not going to entertain it, vice versa. Or like, you know, you were like, hey, I want to go backpack Europe. Cool, have fun. Go make friends. And if you're like, hey, I made friends with a girl, cool. I'm not going to think anything of it, because I trust you. So this is where like, it's crazy, because like, as I'm reading this article, I'm like, well, if you were to come to me, like, let's say a few years from now, and you're like, hey, there's somebody that I'm actually attracted to, and I really want to have sex with them, I would be probably like okay with that.
Probably is the key word there.
But see, I can't be closed-minded on this, because like, who am I? Like, okay, so like social media, and nowadays everything's like hookup culture. Everyone's looking for like the next best thing. People like when people are like a lot of couples nowadays, like if they're fighting, they'll go online and like post like a thirst trap picture or whatever, and like try to get like an ego boost to know that they're still desirable. To me, it's just kind of like one of those things that it's like, there are so many attractive people, and right now we're still in our 20s. And if there was somebody that you found that was attractive, and you told me, I know that if you were like, hey, I just want to hook up with that person, I feel like I'd probably be more inclined to say yes, only because I know that that girl's not going to triumph me. I think the only thing that would prevent me from really like actually going through it is like knowing like the depth of like the interaction with that person. Because I think emotional cheating, like I think if you were like having a conversation with her, like sharing like thoughts and feelings and all that stuff with that person, that would be to me considered cheating. But if you're like, hey, I think she's attractive, whatever, probably hook up, I think I would be okay with that. Because I know that, like, at the end of the day, like, like, if I was like, hey, I don't like that, I feel like you'd be like, no, I wouldn't do that. Or like, all right, cool. Like, it's not going to be like, you're not going to fight me on it. Like, I would still have like a say in what happens, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I think that because honestly, like, my sex drive has been very low. And a lot of it has to do with me not having, like, me not time managing my own like week and doing things that keep me at a higher vibration and in a loving myself kind of mentality. Then, because being in a relationship, it can you kind of like, we were talking about this at the grocery store today. Like, sometimes being in a relationship can put you in like in a comfortability where you're super comfortable. Mm-hmm. So like, I noticed that, like, from the beginning of a relationship to right now, I've kind of like, I stopped working out as much. I stopped like meditating as much. I stopped doing a bunch of stuff. So like, I'm at a low vibration. So I'm very stressed out. So half my sex drive is super low. And I know that it's a little opposite for you. Your sex drive is super high. And I know that, like, there's like times where it's like you want to have sex and I don't. I feel bad. Now, you've never really made me feel bad because we've had the conversation where you're like, it's okay. We don't have to have sex. But it's like, I want to make sure that you're satisfied. And who am I to prevent you from being satisfied?
Mm-hmm. I just think, again, I'm never going to force you to do it.
Right. I know. But it's like,
that is the R word, guys.
Right.
Don't force your partner to have sex when they don't want to.
Right. So that's why kind of like where I'm more open-minded to like polyamorous, only because I trust you. Only because I trust my partner.
We'll revisit this, I guess, later on if our sex life becomes dull, but at the moment, it's not very dull.
No, but it's just like, I don't know. I just thought it was super interesting that, like, when I first heard about polyamory, like, a few years ago, I was like, not for me. No. But now I'm like, it could keep things spicy. It could, like, honestly, basically, babe, all that is boiling down to is that I just want permission to fuck Jeezy.
I mean, I already told you if you ended up fucking Jeezy, it's like no competition. It's like, God damn it. All right, sure. Let's move on. What do you want for breakfast?
I'm just kidding. But yeah, we can definitely revisit this because I know we've talked about having other couples on the podcast. Mm-hmm. So I think this would be a really cool topic to have with other couples. So we can definitely save this conversation for later. Mm-hmm. But we can get into today's challenge.
Whoa, we got another one. As you can tell, a recurring theme that we are having on this podcast is I or Esther.
Mocha. Sorry.
Oh, you got boogers? What is it?
I have allergies. Mocos.
Mocha?
Mocos.
That's Spanish word. But we have challenges every single episode for me and Esther to complete.
Mostly Tyler.
Mostly me, yeah. During the episode. And I wanted to actually use this as my call to action, as I always have. I want you guys to start coming up with challenges for us. If you think of a challenge that you want us to do, right? Comment below what you think. Like the challenge that you think of, because I got this handy dandy wheel spin, a wheel of fortune, but really it's wheel of torture, where I can just plug in your thoughts, spin it right here, and it'll land on something, and I got to do it. Like, it just landed on
lemon eyes.
Like
put lemons in your eyes.
Like squeeze lemons into my eyes.
Are you psycho?
No, I'm just really thinking of ways to boost this podcast, baby.
That reminds me, it's like a little quick story. When I was bartending in Vegas, there was a couple that ordered 2 tequila shots with lemons, like lemon wedges, and they literally, and salt, like a little salt shaker. So they put salt on the thing, they licked it, took the shot, and then squeezed that lemon wedge in their eye.
That's badass.
I was like, what the fuck? Like, they were like dressed to the tens. Like, these people look like somebody that you'd see like I don't know. Like,
you don't fuck with those people.
They were wearing designer. Like, the girl was like tall, blonde, slim. And they're over here like, we're just going to squirt lemon in our eyes. Oh, it was cringy.
It hurts, but yeah. So like today we would do lemonize, but we already have a challenge ready for you guys. You want to go ahead and just tell them what today's challenge is?
So I'm going to pie Tyler.
She's got a paper plate. She's got whipped cream. And she's going to give me a series of questions.
Yeah, I'm going to play a game of how well do you know your girlfriend?
How well do I know my girlfriend? And every time I get an answer wrong, pie time.
Pie time.
But once again, call to action. If you guys can think of a challenge for me and Esther to do, like here's some other examples. I have Nerf tacks where I put tacks on Nerf bullets and she shoots Nerf bullets at me. Icy hot balls. Yeah, that sucks. And she thought of cinnamon challenge. So like if you guys think of anything along the lines of that, I will put it in this wheel. And before every episode from here on out, I will spin the wheel. And whatever challenge it lands on is the one that I have to do.
Will you hand me that charger?
Whee!
Will you hand me that phone charger, please?
Yeah.
Because I just realized, no, have it plugged in. My phone's at 1%. I need it.
Oh, I need it.
I need it.
But we're going to save that challenge for the end. Just so, like, I don't have pie in my face the entire time, which would be funny. But, so I have just like a couple of, as I always do, I have these random fucking ADHD thoughts that come up in my head and I type it into my phone. You ever wonder, out of like your friend group and the people that you know, you ever wonder who out of that friend group has watched you while they were pooping?
Like on Instagram?
Yeah, like they look at your Instagram stories.
Oh, all my friends.
All of them?
Yeah. Girls are gross. I used to FaceTime my friends while I was shitting and just have full-blown conversations with them.
I mean, I FaceTime.
Like, what doing? What doing?
I'm usually shitting while you're FaceTiming me. I shit all the time, so. But
Yeah.
I thought it was just funny, like, if you could look at somebody and be like, yeah, you definitely looked at me while you were shitting. They do it. Everybody does it. Everybody takes a poop, opens up Instagram, and they're like, oh, hey, there's my buddy Brad. Oh, it looks like he's doing good. And shit something out. That was just something funny. So, yeah, we answered that one quick. Another one I thought was super funny is apparently Snoop Dogg.
Uh-huh.
He is coming out with his own hot dogs. Did you know that?
Snoop Dogs?
Snoop Dogs?
Is that what it's called?
I think that's probably what it has to be called.
Did he just, this is probably one of his, like, he probably got super high and was like, you know, I'm going to create my own wieners.
Well, he's actually, he's bandwagoning off of like a viral moment where I forgot where he, like what he was on or whatever, what show. And they showed him how hot dogs are made. I'm going to put up the video like right over here or whatever. But, and he was just appalled by how hot dogs are made. Like they were like making it and he's like, oh, that's a hot dog. And he was just like totally grossed out. But I guess he took advantage of that viral moment and he's making his own hot dogs.
Good for him.
Good for Snoop Dogg. Shout out Snoop Dogg. That man. One of my favorite memes is like they say Snoop Dogg pretty much completed the story. They're comparing him to a video game, and he completed the story, and he's just doing side quests now.
I'll never forget coming across one of my favorite YouTube videos is Snoop Dogg narrating meerkats.
Oh, like the National Geographic one? That one was hilarious.
That was so funny. Like, Snoop Dogg's amazing.
We must protect Snoop Dogg at all costs.
I know. Please replenish his weed at all times. May he never run out.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right. Next one I wanted to talk about, make sure everybody knows how weird this girl is. Your TikTok obsession led you into making a culinary dish that included a pickle, a fruit roll-up, a pickle wrapped in a fruit roll-up.
No.
It was a pickle wrapped in a fruit roll-up, and it had what? Fucking tahini on it.
Okay.
And
so they're okay.
And fucking pomegranate in it. She like cut open the pickle, put pomegranate fruits and shit, and then like wrapped it in a fucking fruit roll-up. And I was looking at her so grossed out, and her only response was, "You're white." So yeah.
So I grew up Hispanic. I like chamoy, tahini, all things. Like, that's just how I grew up. I like spicy and sweet at the same time. So there's this viral video going around of people taking a cucumber or pickle, cutting it open, putting mango, strawberry, pomegranates in the middle, drizzling it with chamoy, and putting tahini on it. Okay. And then like basically wrapping the whole thing in a fruit roll up, and then coating that fruit roll up on the outside with more chamoy and tahini, and then putting it in the freezer and then eating it.
What the
It is
fuck?
so freaking good.
It looked like
acid reflux for sure, but
I
so
called that.
freaking good.
Because you like literally mixed the 3 S's, which is like sweet, sour, and spicy.
Mm-hmm.
And your fucking stomach was just like, what the fuck is going on? Like, it was chaos in her stomach. And I could, like,
I definitely had a
my
bellyache
my face during that, you remember what my face was?
You kept
What?
staring at me, and I was just like,
I was
whatever.
appalled. I couldn't get it. And she loved it. She thought it was good.
I'll do it again.
I think the hilarious part is to touch on the "you're white" comment. I was, my roommate back in college was black, and I remember one time he looked at me eating a banana, and he was just like, "You eat a banana like a white boy."
Oh my gosh.
What do white people eat things and like? I don't get it. I was so confused when he said that. You eat a banana like a white boy. How the fuck does does black, Hispanic, Asians eat white bananas any differently? Do they eat it put it on a fucking dish and just like cut it up? I don't know. I was so confused whenever they said that.
Oh my gosh.
You eat a banana like a white boy.
All right, babe. I got 2 challenges for you.
There's another one?
Yeah, we're going to do another one. We're actually going to do this one right now. Okay.
Oh, suspense.
Yes. Okay.
Hit me.
Because I have to pee. I'm holding it. I don't think I can hold it anymore. So here's the challenge. While I go run and pee really fast, you are going to look into the camera and you are going to tell the most funniest, embarrassing story that you've had with me or like during our relationship, like us together, into the camera.
Into the camera?
Into the camera.
All right. Go.
All right. But I'm not going to know because I got to go pee.
Okay.
All right?
Go.
Okay.
All right, guys.
Wait till I leave the room.
Story time. So, in the span that me and Esther have been dating, we have had fornication stuff. We've done sex and all that kind of stuff. And the first time that we ever had sex or even tried to do it, I was worried about shooting my load a little early. I was afraid of nutting too quick because she was this beautiful girl, and I was like, oh, fuck, I haven't fucked in like a month. I'm going to shoot like a goddamn SMG. And I saw online these things called Roman swipes, and apparently they have like Novocaine or some shit like that, and it numbs your dick. And we drank, and then we came back to her house ready to get it on, and I put that wipe on, and I went completely, full, utterly Italian noodle, just fucking noodled out, and she tried to, like, get it going again, slapped it around, like, gave it a pep talk, and there was no chance that that thing was going to pop back up. He was dead. So I just told her, like, it ain't happening. And that was that. That was our first sexual encounter.
Oh, my God.
You know exactly what story I'm telling.
Oh.
I don't know how you stuck with me after that. That was so embarrassing.
God.
I was so, like, disappointed. I went into the bathroom, and I just looked at my dick, and I was like, what is wrong with you?
Oh, my God.
What is wrong with you, man? How was that pee?
Oh. I was like, it hit me all at once, and I was like, okay, I'm going to squeeze my legs, and it'll be okay. I think I can go. But then it was just like, I was about to pee myself.
I hate that. Like,
Yeah.
yesterday, whenever I left your house, I got flooded with an onslaught of just pee.
Mm-hmm.
I had to pull over and piss on someone's yard because,
Oh, it's the worst.
especially when you're in a car and you know traffic's coming in Austin, you're stuck in traffic, or in my 8-hour rides up to Amarillo, where literally you won't see a gas station for a whole hour. you're just sitting there just fucking clenching your penis, like literally grabbing your dick and just like, you better make it. You are not pissing your pants like a little toddler right now.
Oh my God.
I hate the pee onslaughts.
Yeah, that's kind of how it was. I was like, all right, how do I do this? I'm going to give you a fresh plate because this is like soup.
Soupy. We got soupy whipped cream right there. Tasty. How to go along with the, fruit roll up thing, you made sure it's recording, right?
Yeah.
Was it already off?
It just turned off.
Okay. How many hours do you spend on TikTok, do you think?
12 hours a day.
12 hours a day?
Yep.
You think you actually like believe 12 hours, half the day is on TikTok?
Yeah.
Good Lord, woman, get out of the house. She literally always is on TikTok. And
I'm studying the algorithm.
Uh-huh.
That's what I tell myself.
You just eating the whipped cream right now?
Yeah, I mean, are you going to put it on your face or what?
We're going to run out of whipped cream by the time that's over.
No, we're not.
All right. Well, all my ADHD thoughts were already expressed. So we're going to get into our other reoccurring segment called Esther's Which Words of the Week.
All right.
Esther's Which Words of the Week. We decided to keep doing this because she is a big astrology nerd and low-key witch. And
I'm glad you know.
I know, yeah, and I hold my ground. But we're going to go ahead and give her the mic. Esther's Which Words of the Week. Take it away.
All right. Well, we are currently in Mercury retrograde with basically we are in the Cancer household. So here's the Which Words of the Day. I want you to work on being in love with the person that's in the mirror who has been through so much, but it's still standing. Because this is the time right now, guys, while being in Cancer, just cry out all your feelings and rebirth yourself. That's all.
Esther's Which Words of the Week.
Woo!
So this is like to go along with that, this one has been one that I myself, I'm not really too big on the whole astrology thing. I'm more of a science-based guy. I don't know, whatever makes you happy, honestly, you do you. But one thing that she's had on me this entire time is every single time that, is it just Mercury or something is in retrograde, the fucking fools come out. Crazies come out. It's like, it's literally like the purge.
It's going to be a lot of emotional people this Mercury retrograde.
And I get it every time, like, because the retrogrades seem to hit every weekend. It seems like it's hitting on weekends.
It hits for like, it's a period. But if there's a full moon in that week of like during the Mercury retrograde, especially right now with it being in Cancer, people are going to be very emotional. So if you kick somebody out, odds are they're going to have a full-on tantrum.
Which they did. We just had MLK weekend.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, man. I completely forgot that there was an extra day that these people get to go fucking balls to the wall with their liquor. And good Lord. And not to mention the Dallas Cowboys ended up losing their playoff game. So I knew here in Texas that people were going to go fucking nuts. Mm-hmm. Right when I saw them lose and I knew that this Mercury Cancer, whatever was in retrograde, I knew that we were going to get the crazies. The werewolves. All of them coming out full moon. Mm-hmm. Kicking out people left and right. I don't know if you had the same experience with it.
So I did bottle service and I was being very much bitch because I was literally matching everybody's energy. So if someone was being rude to me, I was being rude back. I didn't give a fuck. I was like I got into it with one guy because he was trying to order a bottle and he's like, hey, I'll take this bottle. He's like, but I gotta can I let 5 people in? And I was like, no, like we're over capacity. Like we have to kick people out. And he's like, I just bought a bottle. I was like, I'm well aware, but I can't, like right now, like I'm so close to him and there's like 5 people, like bodies touching me. It was that packed. Like
nematodes.
I was like, look, I cannot let any more people. And he's like, okay, well, fine. I'll text your boss. I was like, do it. He's like, I'm good friends with the owner. I was like, call him.
I got that so many times.
I was like, call him and tell him that you're going to pay for the fire marshal ticket when they come and shut us down. Tell him. And then he kind of shut up right after that. And I was like, we're not playing this game. You want a bottle? I'll give you a bottle. But I'm not going to let you buy a bottle just so that you can let your friends in when we're over capacity.
If you pull the whole I know the owner card, man, you deserve every right to get your nuts twisted.
Yeah, but it was like...
Or if you're a woman, to get your boobs slapped as hard as you can.
Oh, God. I just couldn't... People were animals on Sunday night. We had sections. People were taking the stanchions, putting them in the middle of the dance floor, and literally breaking them. Mm-hmm. I had to cut bottle service 2 hours short because I was like, I can't even get to the tables.
Get the fucking retrograde.
One girl was throwing, oh my God, PSA, PS fucking A.
I already know what this is.
If you are going to a packed bar in Austin, leave your dog at home.
Please.
I kicked 3 people out on Sunday because it was so packed. It was so packed. And there's 2 people. This one guy was so drunk. His dog was like literally, it was a puppy. He was seeking shelter by like trying to hop on chairs and stuff. So people were stepping on him, kicking him by accident because people don't know there's a freaking dog. And this guy's so drunk, he's stumbling. And every time he stumbles, he's yanking that poor dog. And I literally was like, you need to go. And he was like trying to give him treats. He's like, here. And I was like, no, you need to leave. Look at your dog. You're being a bad dog dad. Take your dog home.
Sarah McLachlan is shaking her head somewhere.
Yeah, he called me a bitch, and I was like, okay, bye. So we kicked him out. Then there was this other girl in VIP. She had a big, giant golden retriever. And the dog was so scared, it was in the corner shaking. And she's throwing up. And every time she's moving, she's like covered in vomit and like yanking her poor dog, that's like whacking himself in the chair. So I kicked her out. And then this other guy like hopped on stage and was holding his dog, and he dropped his dog and the dog fell off stage. When I say like, if you're going to go out drinking to a packed bar, leave your dog at home, because I'm going to start videotaping people, and I'm going to start putting you on the fucking internet, and I'll let the people bash you. Because
we'll send it right to Austin Pets Alive.
Seriously, like those dogs, like first of all, it's loud. It hurts their poor ears.
They don't want to be there.
They don't want to be there. People are drunk grabbing the dog. Like the dogs don't even know. Like, oh God. Okay,
Just,
that's it.
like,
that's my
literally,
rant.
if you own a dog, imagine you were the dog. You don't want to be at a fucking packed bar when you can't even drink either. These dogs don't get drunk and have fun. They just sit there and they get fucking pummeled and touched and all this kind of stuff. Loud music that they can't even understand. Imagine being like sober and you go into like a French bar and it's just playing French music as loud as you can, and you can't even drink or anything, and you're just stuck in a nematode pit.
Yeah, I saw one person spill her drink on a dog.
Duh.
I was like,
some people just really don't deserve dogs. They don't.
uh-huh.
There was one time that this guy left the bar without his dog. The dog wasn't even on a leash, and he just left, and he didn't come back for maybe 3 hours. And that dog was just roaming around. Nobody knew whose dog this was. The DJ is on the mic. The DJ is on the mic, literally like, hey, we have a lost dog. Whose dog is this? And finally, this fucking asshat comes back.
What's he look like?
He's a short Hispanic dude.
Short dude, okay. Because I had another guy leave his dog, but he was like a tall, tatted dude.
He came back, and he was just like piss drunk, and he apparently like some good Samaritans like looked after the dog and got a hold of like his friend. Mm-hmm. And his friend got a hold of the drunk dude, and the drunk dude came back. He's like, hey, he tried to cut the whole line. Obviously, I didn't know it was him, but he tried to cut the whole line. So I'm like, you're not getting in, bud. You're too drunk anyways. And he's like, actually, I'm coming to get my dog. And that's when I just stopped, and I was like, oh, you're the fucking asshole that left your dog here for 3 hours. I snapped. And
my God.
You know how like nice I am, but you know how bad I can snap.
Oh my God.
I snapped, and I was just like, no, fuck you. You are a piece of fucking shit. And like the guy was like, oh, fucking punch me then. I know you want to punch me. And he would not leave me alone. He kept antagonizing me for like 10 minutes, and I was like shaking. I was so mad. I wanted to curb stomp this guy.
I'd have kept his dog.
The Good Samaritans were giving him shit too, and they were like, I don't know if I want to give you this dog. Ultimately, we had to give him his dog, but I hope you're doing all right, dog. I would have taken you.
You my dog now.
You my dog now. Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Well, let's get into the challenge.
All right. So basically, I created this challenge because I really want to test your knowledge of me.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
Mm-hmm. So you're going to put that plate right near you?
Your farts smell like beef and cheese.
It's bean and cheese, okay?
Bean and cheese. All right.
Remix!
Remix.
All right. So I'm going to ask you a series of questions. And if you do not get them right, you are going to take that paper plate of whipped cream and you're going to shove it in your face.
I think you should throw it in my face and make it a little more funny.
I can, but I'm like a little far. Here, let me scoop.
Here, you'll just take my head and you'll push it into the plate.
All right, sounds good. All right. Are you ready?
I think so. Oh, here we go, guys.
why
this
you
is for all my gentlemen out there.
Why are you scared?
I mean, I'm not scared. I'm just,
All right. What's my full name?
Esther Marie Fitzgerald.
Woo!
Give me a round of applause. That was
Yay!
easy. Good start. Good start. I don't have to put the
All right.
soupy whipped cream on my face yet.
When's my birthday?
February 19th.
What year?
1993. I had to make sure I got that right because I got it wrong on a plane ticket one time.
I know.
Yeah, we had to redo that all in TSA on our way to Mexico.
All right. What am I insecure about?
Your teeth.
Oh, shit. There you go. There you go. There you go.
I'm on a roll. There we go.
All right. All right. What's my favorite food?
Ooh, oh boy. Like a plate? Like your favorite just
My favorite dish ever.
favorite dish ever. Oh fuck me. Oh no. Chicken Alfredo.
From?
Olive Garden? Holy shit! Woo! I'm on fire, baby! I'm a good boyfriend! Ah!
All right. What food do I hate?
What food do you hate?
Yeah.
Oh, God damn it. Oh. Not a lot of food you hate. Oh, man. I'm going to get this wrong. This is for sure going to be the one.
Honestly, we'll skip this one because I never really elaborated.
Thank you.
So, all right. What's my biggest pet peeve?
Oh, man. Biggest pet peeve? Do I get half answers right, or is there just one sole pet peeve? Because you have plenty.
Name 3.
I have to name 3 now?
I got 3 little ones. You should guess those.
1, telling you to calm down.
No.
You hate that.
I do hate that, but that's like not a big pet peeve of mine. That's just you shouldn't tell anybody to do that.
Stop hitting that button on
I
the wrong
accidentally
time.
pressed it. Sorry, my bad.
All right, go ahead and pop my face then. Oh. I got pied.
If anybody wants to know the answers to that one, it's messiness, the toilet seat up.
You've never...
I've said it a few times.
You said it like once.
I said it a few times.
Okay.
Cleanliness, the toilet seat up. That was basically it.
I was definitely right by saying, like, telling you to calm down.
That is just like you can't, that's like everybody's. That's not really a big one of mine.
All right, whatever.
I just wanted to pie you. All right. Okay. What's my favorite TV show?
Don't take this answer, but right now it's Euphoria.
Mm-hmm. Yay!
Oh, take that answer. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, take that one. That's what I meant.
What's something that always cheers me up when I'm sad?
Is this a sentimental answer or me?
Mm-mm.
Oh, what? Get out of here.
I mean, you do cheer me up, but you can't do that.
I can do that. That counts.
I guess, but I mean,
fine. I don't make you happy. Just pie me.
no, because
Just
then
pie me.
I look like an no, because then I look like
Uh-huh.
an asshole.
Uh-huh.
Okay, what did we do for our first date?
Oh, shit. That's crazy. I was just thinking about this today. So we had, like, technically 2 first dates. One was, which one are we talking about? The one I officially asked you on a date, or the one we just ended up on a date?
Well, technically, like our first official date.
Where I asked you?
Mm-hmm.
We went on the retro boats, and we rode a boat around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, on Lake LBJ.
So cute.
I was going to get a picture of that and have it framed. I thought about that today.
So cute.
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right.
Took a nice picture for my parents on that night, on that day. I'm going to put it up right here. I'm going to put that picture up right here.
All right. What's my biggest fear?
Biggest fear?
Mm-hmm.
Are we talking like, is this I would just say not being successful, but.
No.
Oh, spiders?
No. The ocean.
What?
Yeah.
I don't think that's ever been elaborated.
Yes, it has. We've talked about it. If you can't see what's underneath you, I freak out. The ocean.
Whatever.
Oh, Jesus. If I could travel anywhere, where would I go?
Europe? You said something like, I thought it was like Europe.
No.
Huh?
It's Thailand.
Fuck me. It was Thailand.
Oh, this is so fun.
I've been pied 3 times already now.
All right, what are my long-term goals?
I have a face full of pie. Long-term goals?
Uh-huh.
Whatever. Come on.
What are my long-term goals?
To be financially stable.
All right. What 3 things do I like most about you?
It's really funny. She said goals, but I said 1 goal, but she took it. 3 favorite things about me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm caring. I'm funny. And I respect you. I show respect.
All right. Who's my favorite artist of all time?
Damn it, you've told me this so many times. It's like one that nobody really knows, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm not going to get that. All right.
Pie yourself, baby. The answer is Grace Potter and the Nocturnals.
Grace Potter, that's right. I knew that. Duh.
All right.
Pottery.
What are my talents?
I pied myself again for the listeners. Your talents?
Uh-huh.
What? This is kind of like not definitive. Are you just trying to have me boost you up or something?
Hell yeah. That's what this whole challenge is about.
And just making you feel good?
Yeah. This is my ego boost of the week.
All right. Your talents are being driven and like entrepreneurial. You're very independent in that aspect. You're also funny and creative. And you are also powerful with your words. You're a very powerful presence. You're very talented in that. Not talented in golf.
All right. What's my favorite smell?
Your favorite smell?
Mm-hmm.
My t-shirts?
No.
You love that smell.
I do like that smell, but it's not my favorite smell.
There's no way I'm going to... Come on. All right.
I like rose scented things.
Would never have gotten that.
If you go in my closet, most of my perfumes are literally rose.
When am I ever going to sneak in your closet and look at your perfumes?
All right. Am I a dog or cat person?
Dog.
All right.
She's allergic to cats, and she keeps telling me she wants to get a cat. It makes no sense.
Hey, what is something that I would never admit to anyone else?
That you'd never admit to anyone else?
Uh-huh.
If me saying this, wouldn't that be admitting it?
Just do it.
Um, what? This is a terrible question. That you'd never admit to someone else?
Mhm.
If you've ever done anal?
I've had a whole episode on that.
I don't fucking know. I can't breathe.
All right.
I'm covered in fucking whipped cream. Are
All
we done
right.
yet?
Almost. If I could be any animal, what
Wait,
would
what
it?
was the answer to that?
Well, something that I would never admit to anyone else. Well, you didn't guess it, so I'm not gonna admit it.
You're a bastard.
I'm a bitch.
You're a bastard.
What is something else? What is something that I wouldn't? No. What if I could be any animal? What would it be?
A butterfly? No, that's an insect.
I'll take it.
Okay.
I do like butterflies. All right. Final question.
Uh-huh.
All right.
This one's going to be good. I already know it.
Yes, it's gonna be good. It's to be in reference of the T-shirt that I'm wearing.
Go on.
What do you know about the Free Britney movement?
What do I know about it?
Mm-hmm.
There's no definitive answer.
I just want to ask.
I know that her dad had like conservatorship over Britney and would not allow her to take like certain media requests or do pretty much anything. She was just a slave inside of their household, and it took till now, I don't know how many years, till for people to figure out and kind of see the reason why she buzzed her head and went crazy for all those years. Because he was fucking a military or fucking dictator. He was a dictator in that household and a dick. Mostly just dick.
The reason why I asked that question.
Not so much tater.
The reason why I asked that question is because I have been the Free Britney movement. Free Britney. I've been on it since back when it was a conspiracy theory. So I talk about it all the time. People that know me know that I'm very much a Free Britney. Like, I know quite a bit about it. And I do talk a lot about it to Tyler, but he tends to like zone out in my perspective. So I just want to know if like the information that I'm like bestowing on him, does he actually pay attention?
And the answer is?
Yes.
All right.
All right.
There's our chat. Wait. I get one question.
All right.
I get to ask you one question. Okay? One question. Here we go. Okay? Who is my favorite NFL player?
You've never told me.
I have.
When you talk to me about sports, I don't pay attention because I don't know who you're talking about.
Favorite NFL player. You already know my team, right?
Yeah, I know it's the Saints, but I don't know any of the players.
Oh, come on.
I don't because
come on.
No, the only person I know is Tom Brady, and I have a video of you saying that how handsome he was.
He is very handsome. But who, like, another great quarterback?
Isn't it Anthony something?
No, I'll give you one more chance. Great quarterback. He's beaten Tom Brady's records, and then Tom Brady took it back because he never ages.
Is he famous?
Yep. He even went here. He's from Austin. He went to Westlake High School. 5.
I don't.
4. 3.
Can I just make a mustache?
2. No, you got to pie yourself.
Oh, come on.
You got to pie yourself.
Come on.
You got to pie yourself.
Well, isn't it Patrick Mahomes?
Nope. Drew Brees.
I would've never guessed that.
Drew Brees. There it is. She's in. Woo! Look at that pie face. You kind of look like Heath Ledger's Joker right now.
What?
No, probably more Joaquin Phoenix's Joker.
Want to know how I got these scars?
Want to know how I got these scars? Well, I guess that's our episode today. It was a pretty fun, fast one, you know. Once again, we are wildly inconsistent, and I appreciate you guys that are being patient with us. Gonna reiterate the challenge for today. If you can think of a challenge that you'd like me and Esther to do on the podcast, a.k.a. pie myself in the face or something like that, go ahead and write it in the comments below. DM us wherever, and we will put it in the wheel, and maybe your challenge will come up in the next episode. Who knows? We shall see. I want to make sure you guys follow us on Instagram. What is your Instagram, Esther?
Esther Fitz. ESTHERFITZZ.
2 Z's there. And I am at the Tyler Walker. We also have an FTF podcast on Twitter and Instagram that we need to continue to post on.
We also have a TikTok.
Yeah, TikTok. And we want to make sure you guys know that this episode was brought to you by Manifest Media. If you haven't heard about this already, this is our studio that we are renting out to people. We already had 2 clients come in yesterday who filmed 2 episodes and started off their podcast, and we were able to help them, branch into Buzzsprout, create their podcast, create a name, a logo, intro, outro. We were able to do it all if you want to talk about it, because she took the reins on this one.
Basically, we'll mentor you in what you need to do to get started. To basically get started in your podcast, and that it becomes a really, I can't talk.
You can't speak. Words are hard.
can't. No, because the whipped cream's coming back up. Basically, we'll mentor you and teach you everything that we know about creating a podcast. And if you've ever thought about doing a podcast, now's the time to do it. There's no better time than doing it right now.
No better time than now.
So DM us, hit us up, and we will literally help guide you. So if you feel lost, don't worry. We're here to help manifest your dreams.
And our biggest, go ahead and hit the button. I know you want to hit the button. Yeah, hit it.
Manifest Studios.
Manifest Media. And our whole goal for that is to make it affordable for you guys. Because I know through Esther's journey that she spent a fuck ton of money for things that she could have done herself the entire time. And we
I had
have
to take a second job.
Yeah. She had to take a second job just to fund something like this. And that should not be required for a dream, If you want to, dreams should be affordable and at your footstep, I guess, or doorstep.
Yep.
And we are here to do that. We're here to make it affordable and lead you in the right direction with the cameras, with the mics, everything. We got it all.
We'll teach you.
Manifest Media. All right. Well, don't forget to like, sub, bell.
Hashtag free Britney.
We need the Taco Bell a little. Dong. And then just know, fuck your friends. It could be healthy, right? Fuck your friends. Bing bong.
Fuck your life.
Bye.